Hello, this is Daniel Mart back again. I'm an actor and filmmaker based out of South Florida, and for this video, I'm going to be doing my reaction to the 98th Academy Award nomination reveal video. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be completely honest with you in this regard. I kind of forgot that the nominations were coming out today. I've been kind of busy with doing some stuff right now in the morning that I completely passed my mind that was coming out today. So I'll be honest, I accidentally spoiled myself already a little bit with some of the nominations that were there. One of my friends texted me, like, hey, isn't it crazy how this movie didn't get any nominations? I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you talking about? And then literally, I'm on Instagram, like, I still see, like, nominations, like, this person got nominated, this person. I'm like, oh, wait, whoa. Oh, right, that's right. The nominations are today. Crap. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not watching this live. I'm watching the recording that happened about an hour, maybe 2 hours ago at this point. I'll be honest, there are some stuff that I already know that are there, but I'm still kind of just shocked that they made it. But you'll still get my general, genuine reaction, hopefully. So yeah, let's get on to this. Okay, so I just kind of skipped the first like 3 minutes, and I'm just gonna go directly into the nomination. So right now we're doing actress in a supporting role, I believe so. And yeah, so it's Daniel Brooks and Louis Pullman. I'm not gonna lie, he looks a little bit different. Maybe it's the hair, Louis Pullman. But yeah, let's get on to this. Again, there is one nomination here that already got spoiled for me accidentally because Instagram and me forgetting that this is going on. But still, my reaction.
For performance by an actress in a supporting role. Elle Fanning in Sentimental Value.
That one, yes. That one's what I needed to happen.
Inga Eve's daughter, Lilas, in Sentimental Value.
Amazing.
Amy Madigan in Weapons.
Yeah, probably the winner.
Wunmi Masaku.
This one I'm so happy about.
Sinners. And Tiana Taylor in One Bad.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right there. So, Elle Fanning, that's one I had spoiled for me. There's 2-3 nominations here across the board that got spoiled for me. So yeah, and Elle Fanning is one of those that got spoiled for me. So Elle Fanning, she's like barely popped up anywhere this award season. It's mostly been Inga Stutter Lilius, I hope I pronounced that right, that's been getting all the nominations. So it's very great that we finally got both people nominated here, and especially Elle Fanning, because she's been doing terrific work for since she was like a child, you know, like since forever. So it's very great to finally see her get her flowers. I do think Amy Madigan wins this, to be honest with you. It's really between Madigan and Lilius, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, I do know Sinners got a boatload of nominations. There is that too. So I do have an idea of how some of this already went down. But still, like, I don't think Masaku is that high on the list, so to speak. So again, I think this goes between Lilius and Madigan at this point, but Elle Fanning got that nomination, so that's pretty cool. That's honestly really great. Because again, she hasn't shown up anywhere, so most of the love has been for Lilius. And then Elle Fanning to come here at the 11th hour, because I think the only thing she's gotten nominated before this is one of the Critics' Choice Awards. And not even like Critics' Choice, like one of the regional, like New York or LA Critics' Choice Awards, something like that, you know? Critics Awards. I think that's really weird, that the only time she's really popped up, because she didn't pop up. Because here's the thing, BAFTA hasn't come out yet. That's like BAFTA, because usually it's BAFTA and then the Oscars, but this year for whatever reason it's the Oscars and then BAFTA. So BAFTA hasn't come out yet. She wasn't in SAG. I don't believe she was in Critics' Choice. She wasn't in Golden Globes. I'm talking about Fanning here. So yeah, pretty cool. Who missed? Ariana Grande. that's yeah. And honestly, I'm happy Ariana Grande did not make it. That when I was saying that, my friend texted me like, "Isn't it crazy that this movie got no nominations?" He was talking about Wicked. I'm like, look, I'll be honest with you. I don't even think Ariana Grande should have been nominated for the first one. Same thing with Cynthia Erivo. Like, I really just didn't care for Wicked in general, and Wicked 2, whatever I forget the second Wicked movie, whatever the subtitle for it is. Like they're fine. Like, I'll be honest, it's not that they're bad movies. Look, they're fine movies, but I just don't care for them. And it's one of those things, like, the first movie was always going to be the stronger movie. So I guess if you nominate her for one movie, it would be the first one. But, like, in general, I just don't see why. Like yes, for, like, production design, go ahead. For, like, costuming, makeup, of course, go ahead. But, like, for, like, the top categories, like, the only one that kind of makes sense is, honestly, screenplay, if I'm being completely honest. But, like, for I guess. But yeah, I'm honestly very happy that Ariana Grande is not here. I don't think she deserves that nomination.
The nominees for achievement in makeup and hairstyling are
makeup and hairstyling.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, probably the winner.
Kokuo.
Oh.
Sinners.
Yeah.
The Smashing Machine.
Yeah.
And The Ugly Stepsister.
What? Pause. What? The Ugly Steps? What? Okay, so Frankenstein, Sinners, and Smash Machine, these are kind of what I expected. Kokuo, that's that one movie. I think it's a Japanese movie. It's definitely about Japanese stuff. It's basically about this guy who, like, they have, the Japanese, they have, like, this very theatrical, ceremonial, like, event that they do, or thing that they do, performance that they do. And it's basically about that thing, that event, that performance that they do. And because of that there's a lot of makeup involved, and that is a movie I am kind of interested in watching. Ugly Stepsister, that I haven't seen. I'll be honest, I haven't seen The Ugly Stepsister. I've seen commercials for it back when it was first gonna come out, like way early on in the year. But like, that's honestly that's a pretty cool nomination. Wow, wait, I just realized you have 3 horror movies here: Frankenstein, Stepsister, and Sinners. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. And that's honestly the beauty of it, because makeup and hairstyling started off with horror. It started off because of American Werewolf in London. So it's good that they're kind of going back to their roots. Smash Machine, yeah, like, this is the only nomination I was going to get realistically at the end of the day. So it's here. Pretty cool. Let's go. Next.
Coming up right now, the nominees for Achievement in Music Original Score.
Original score.
Begonia.
Sure.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Hamnet.
Okay.
One Battle After Another.
Sinners.
And Sinners.
No surprise. No surprises here.
And now, here are the nominees for Best Live Action Short Film.
Know nothing about the shorts, so let's see.
Butcher's Stain.
Congratulations.
A Friend of Dorothy.
I think I've heard about that
Jane
one, actually.
Austen's period drama. The Singers. And Two People Exchanging Saliva.
So, A Friend of Dorothy and The Singers and Saliva, those I've actually heard about. Funny enough. Is Saliva a little bit experimental, from what I understand?
For Best Animated Short Film, the nominees are Butterfly.
Okay.
Forever Green. The Girl Who Cried Pearls. Retirement Plan. And The Three Sisters.
I don't know any of these, so congratulations.
There are 2 award categories honoring writing. The first for Adapted Screenplay.
Adapted Screenplay.
The nominees are Begonia, screenplay by Will Tracy.
Begonia's gonna kind of do good.
Frankenstein, written for the screen by Guillermo del Toro. Hamnet, screenplay by Chloe Zhao and Maggie O'Farrell.
What's Hamnet based on?
One Battle After Another, written by Paul Thomas Anderson.
What's one battle based
And
on?
Train Dreams, screenplay by Clint Bentley and Greg Cuidar.
I hope Train Dreams gets cinematography.
And for Original Screenplay, the nominees are
Oh, and One Battle wins that,
Blue
by the way.
Moon, written by Robert Kaplow.
Oh!
It Was Just an Accident, written by Jafar Panahi. Script collaborators Nader
Panahi makes
Savar,
it.
Shad
Does he get
Meher
director?
Rothstein,
That's a real question.
Mehdi Mahmoodian.
Marty Supreme, written by Ronald Bronstein and Josh Safdie.
So half of the Safdie brothers are now
Sentimental
nominated.
Value, written by Eskil Fucht, Joachim Trier. And Sinners, written by Ryan Coogler.
Ryan Coogler, yeah. Who wins here? Ooh, who wins here? It's between Sinners and Marty. I think it's so adapted screenplay. That's One Battle, 100%. Maybe Begonia, but definitely One Battle. Here, original screenplay. It's honestly between Sinners and Marty Supreme. It's between those two. Blue Moon is happy to be here. Honestly, it was just an accident. Could maybe like upset, but like, or maybe Sentimental Value upsets. I don't know. For me, it's between Sinners and Marty. I'd go for Sinners, honestly.
Thank you, Danielle.
What was that reaction?
Here are the nominees for performance by an actor in a supporting
Actor in
role.
a supporting role.
Benicio del Toro
Toro
in
makes it.
One Battle After Another. Jacob Elordi
Yep.
in Frankenstein.
Where's been going? I'm not too sure.
Delroy Lindo in Sinners.
Yes!
Sean Penn, One Battle After Another. And Stellan Skarsgård in Sentimental Value.
Okay, what are the other nominations I got spoiled for me? Was Delroy Lindo and Sinners. I don't care. Even if I already knew it, that reaction is so genuine. Like, yes. He should have been nominated. He should have won back in the day for The Five Bloods. So, like, here's the thing. the Sinner boys, the supporting actors, him and Miles Caden. Like Miles Caden got an out of nowhere nomination for in the Golden Globes for this, and I'm not saying it's not deserved, but like it's like, oh man, like you just want to see Delroy Lindo win. Like he's again, similar to Elle Fanning, he's been doing great work for years. I mean, in this case, even longer than Elle Fanning. Like he's been doing so much fantastic work for years. You know, even working with Spike Lee back in the day. You know, and all that stuff. You know, like and then The Five Bloods came out like a few years, like what probably in 2020. What was that 5 years ago? Right, 2020. And like everybody thought that he not only was he going to get nominated, but I think he also had like true winner potential. And then he just didn't get nominated. So it's like, when are we going to nominate this guy? Like, this is really, like, if it wasn't going to be The Five Bloods, it would have been this at this point. He's not going to win. It sucks to say this, but he's not going to win. Stellan Skarsgård, I think, has this in the bag. I mean, who did they drop? They dropped Paul Mescal. I just realized they dropped Paul Mescal for Delroy Lindo. I mean, here's the thing. I'm of two trains of thoughts on this in this part. I understand why both Benicio and Penn were nominated, but for me, I almost feel like you could have dropped one of them. And who do you drop? Who do you drop? That's the question. Who do you drop? Because I think Sean Penn is easier to drop, but I think Benicio del Toro is the more obvious choice to drop, if that makes sense. I'll be honest, I haven't seen Hamnet. I'll be completely honest with you. I've seen clips of Hamnet, but I haven't seen Hamnet, so I can't really comment on it too much. But it's like, I know a lot of people really wanted Mescal to be nominated. Again, Delroy Lindo was kind of like the I don't know her choice. Do I dare say you drop Jacob Elordi for Paul Mescal? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If Stellan Skarsgård doesn't win, it's like this. If Stellan Skarsgård doesn't win, then this goes to one of the battle boys. Honestly, this goes to one of the battle boys. Honestly, Jacob Elordi, he could win because he does have that one previous win from Golden Globes or SAG or whatever. He did win one. Dude, I'd go feral. If Delroy Lindo wins, I'd go feral. Honestly. Let's go on to the next category. Casting. Okay, casting. This is the new category that they're introducing for this year. And forever and ever and ever. So yeah, best casting, basically, how was the movie cast, how, who had the most interesting casting, and that, like, who filled out the roles best. And this goes to the casting director, so let's see what they have here. I know they've had this at other award shows, I believe. Is it Golden Globes that has this, or SAG has this, or the Actor Awards, which is what they want to call it now, which is dumb, but, SAG. I know there's a few other award shows that has best casting. This is the first one. This is the first time they've had best casting in forever, since the awards started, I guess, 98 years ago. So, yeah. And I think next year, I believe it's next year, we're going to get best stunts, finally. So, watch out for that one. But, best casting, what do we have here?
Achievement in casting. Hamnet.
Okay. I know that's Paul, so it's Hamnet, so that's Paul Mescal, Jesse Buckley, and then there's Noah Jupe, the little kid that they got. Basically, I think it's the kid that they really got changed on this one.
Marty
Supreme. A bunch of out of nowhere casting. You have Kevin O'Leary there as well as one of the main actors. So that's pretty cool. So I'm pretty sure that helped a lot.
One battle after another.
I mean, yeah, that's a acting thing.
Secret Agent.
Secret Agent.
And Sinners.
Secret Agent. Am I confusing Secret Agent with Surratt in this one? Yeah, I think it's Surratt, because I think Surratt made the shortlist. Because Surratt had this thing where they were only casting, like, non-actors or whatever, but I don't think that's the Secret Agent. I think the Secret Agent just kind of got there on laurels, so yeah. Also, you have Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle, Secret Agent, and Sinners. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't really know what to expect from this category in general, but, again, I know Hamnet probably got in. And keep in mind, when I say got in, it's not the only reason, but, like, I'm willing to bet that a major reason for this is because of the kid, Noah Jupe. I believe it's Noah Jupe, that's the name of the actor they got for Hamnet. Marty Supreme, again, you have stuff like Kevin O'Leary, and you have a bunch of these other, like, out of left field pick, like, celebrity stunt, almost like stunt casting stuff, but it works within the context of the movie. One Battle After Another and Sinners, I mean, they're acting, they're like acting ensemble movies in general. And even with that, you have One Battle that they got Tiana Taylor and Jason Finity, which is like the breakout roles. With Sinners, you have Miles Caden, that's his breakout role, so I think that helped a lot. So yeah, the Secret Agent, I don't know per se what the Secret Agent is doing there, and I don't mean this in a bad way. Like, I'm happy the Secret Agent got this nomination, but like, I don't know, compared to the other one, like, what's the story behind the casting of the Secret Agent that makes it so notable? That's what I mean by it. So, but sometimes maybe it's just that really good casting for Ragnar Mora, and whoever else is in that movie really just helped it out. So yeah, next,
the nominees for achievement in costume design. Avatar, Fire and Ash.
Oh. Okay.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Hamnet.
Yeah.
Marty Supreme.
Sure.
And Sinners.
Avatar's kind of a curious pick there. I'll say that much.
Here are the nominees for Achievement in Music, Original Song.
There's a song, Diane Warren.
Dear Me from Diane Warren, Relentless.
Okay, let me reset the camera. Yeah, even my phone was like, really, Diane Warren again? I think I discussed this beforehand, but I thought she wasn't even eligible for this year because that movie came out last year. What I mean last year? I mean like 2024 last year. At least that's what it says on IMDb. Am I like, completely tripping on that? Is it one of those things that had like a limited release in 2024 and it went wide in 2025? Because like for me, this one shouldn't even be eligible for nomination to begin with. So yeah, I mean she's not gonna win because it's Diane Warren. For me, she shouldn't even be eligible. Let's see, when did this movie come out exactly? I'm looking at IMDb very fast. Yeah, it seems like I was right. So it had its festival run in 2024 and had its wide release in 2025. So I guess we're still eligible. The ghost of Diane Warren keeps haunting us. She's not gonna win. Why do you keep nominating her? It's a kind of a joke at this point. Realistically, like, original song is like it's the only category where like, you don't get 5 nominations. You get 4 nominations because the other one is locked up by Miss Warren here. What's the other one?
Golden from K-pop Demon.
Yeah.
I Lied to You from Sinners. Sweet Dreams of Joy from Viva Verdi. And Train Dreams from Train Dreams.
Okay, I have no idea what Viva Verdi is. I'll be honest with you there. I'm pretty sure this is the only nomination it's going to get because it's a song. So yeah, so I don't know what this movie is at all. Oh, it's about opera singers. So, okay, it's a documentary about opera singers. Sure. This is one that kind of breaks my heart because I really want I Lied to You to win. But the way things are going now, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Golden that wins. And that's not to say that Golden's a bad song, by the way. But like, even if you ask me, I don't even think Golden is the best song on on that soundtrack on K-pop Demon Hunters. If I'm being honest with you, I think it's just the most iconic song, but I don't think it's the best song. That's just me. I really want I Lied to You. I don't know. Can they bank for I Lied to You? Can they bank on the fact that the I Lied to You music scene in Sinners is like the most iconic scene of that movie? Because like for Golden, I don't think the scene in Golden is the most iconic scene in that movie, if that makes sense. Train Dreams from Train Dreams, that one I need to listen to. It's Nick Cave, so that kind of makes sense. Diane Warren, Screw You, and Sweet Dreams of You, don't even know what that is. This is going to go to Golden, sadly, but I want I Lied to You to win.
And now the nominees for Best Documentary Feature Film.
Best Doc, let's see.
The Alabama Solution.
Alright.
Come See Me in the Good Light.
Okay.
Cutting Through Rocks. Mr. Nobody Against Putin. And The Perfect Neighbor.
Alright. Don't know any of these.
Coming up right now, the nominees for Best Documentary Short Film.
Doc Short.
They are All the Empty Rooms.
Alright.
Armed Only with a Camera, The Life and Death of Brent Renault.
Oh.
Children No More, Were and Are Gone. The Devil is Busy. And Perfectly a Strangeness.
You don't know any of these?
For Best International Feature Film, the nominees are
International.
The Secret Agent, Brazil.
Yeah.
It Was Just an Accident, France.
Okay.
Sentimental Value, Norway.
Okay.
Sirat, Spain.
Yeah, sure, I'm YouTube.
And The Voice of Hind Rajab, Tunisia.
Okay, so for international film, we have Secret Agent, It Was Just an Accident, Sentimental Value, Sirat, and Voice of Hind Rajab. I mean, honestly, I think this is the most common lineup across the board. I don't know, pretty sure there's something I missed. I just not thinking of it right now. It Was Just an Accident. Didn't One had a movie that came out last year, nothing but it? So, yeah. Rental Family, I think Rental Family is the one that would have missed, but like Rental Family has been dead in the water for a long time. So
Your film, here are the nominees.
Animated film.
Arco.
Arco. Okay.
Elio. K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah.
Little Amelie or the character of Rain. And Zootopia 2.
Okay, so K-pop wins, maybe Zootopia 2 upsets, but that's really about it. Unless I really like Orko.
Here are the nominees for Achievement in Production Design.
Production design.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Hamnet.
Yeah.
Marty Supreme.
Okay.
One Battle After Another.
And Sinners.
And Sinners.
Next, the nominees for Achievement in Film Editing.
Editing.
F1.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Marty Supreme.
All right.
One Battle After Another. Sentimental Value. And Sinners.
Okay, not gonna lie, kind of an F1 jump scare right there. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot F1 was a movie. Not gonna lie, funny enough. I know it's been nominated across the board, and it has been nominated in editing. I don't know why, it just kind of threw me out for a second. Sentimental value, yeah, sure. Not the first thing I would think about it, but sure. Yeah, the rest are good.
And for Achievement in Sound, here are the nominees.
This is where you get F1.
F1. Frankenstein. One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
Sinners. And Sriracha.
Oh! Sriracha. You know what I just realized? Outside of costume, which is kind of a wild pick for it, Avatar has not shown up anywhere else. Hasn't shown up in sound, hasn't shown up in editing. We haven't gone to visual effects, have we? Because if that's not there, that's... Oh, yeah. You tremendously fall off, Papu. But, okay, Sriracha makes it for sound. I mean, Sriracha is basically about concerts, right? It's like about raves and stuff, so... Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you have essentially what's two musicals. Frankenstein, I will say, Frankenstein is... I'm not going to say it's a weird pick here, but it's not the one I would have gone for, if that makes sense.
Achievement in Visual Effects, the
Does Avatar make
nominees
it here?
are...
If Avatar doesn't make it here, you're cooked.
Avatar, Fire and Ash.
Okay, cool. So, somewhat competitive.
F1.
F1.
Jurassic World Rebirth.
What?
The Lost Bus. And Sinners.
Jurassic World Rebirth. What? I'm like, okay, I'm not saying it's a bad pick, but like, that's not one, like, okay, out of summer blockbuster movies, you have Fantastic Four, you have Superman, you have Thunderbolts. I guess The Lost Bus makes it there, which I know a lot of people have been raving about The Lost Bus in this regard. But like, I don't know why. That's a what? Wow, Marvel is not gonna make it on this list at all, are they? DC either? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a curious one. Like, because I'm trying to think what else would have been here. Like Megan, maybe Megan 2.0 would have been here as well. I'm trying to think what other, like. I feel like I'm missing one big one. I feel like I'm missing like a real big one. Oh, wait, pause. I just realized for sound, No Warfare. Holy crap, I just realized that one. And maybe even for visual effects, No Warfare. Holy crap, I just realized that one. Wow. Okay. All right.
Here are the nominees for Achievement in Cinematography.
Cinematography. We get Train Dreams here.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Marty Supreme.
Okay.
One Battle After Another.
Sinners and Train Dreams?
Sinners.
And Train Dreams.
And Train Dreams.
Yeah, it deserves that one. Train Dreams is a little train that's still chugging along. It's literally Train Dreams in a lot of ways is quite literally Train Dreams right now.
An actor in a leading role.
Okay, actor in a leading role.
The nominees are...
Is it the five that we're talking about?
Timothy Chalamet and Marty Supreme.
Little Timmy, okay.
Leonardo DiCaprio
Leo,
in
yes.
One Battle After Another. Ethan Hawke in Blue
Yup.
Moon. Michael B. Jordan in Sinner.
Wagner Moura, right?
And Wagner Moura in The Secret Agent.
Okay, so that lineup right there for the actors. I mean, yeah, like the second they said Blue Moon for screenplay, like I knew Ethan Hawke was gonna get the nomination. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if I mentioned it because I'm like a little bit all over the place right now. But like, yeah, and this is honestly like the lineup that we've more or less been predicting for some time. I don't know who could have upset here. Like George Clooney has been dead in the water for a long time at this point. I'm trying to think who else would have been here. Is there anybody from Sentimental Value that I'm missing? Because no, Stellan's on supporting, just not a lead actor. So, maybe I guess Frankenstein would have been would that be Oscar Isaac? Yeah, I think this is the general lineup that we've all been predicting for some time, so it's really great. Timmy is gonna win. I don't want Timmy to win. I don't want Timothy to win. And look, it's not that he did a bad job. I'm not saying that, but like, asking me personally, I would rather want Michael B. Jordan to win. I'd rather Leo to win. I'd rather Ethan Hawke to win. Maybe I feel like Timmy, and for me, and again, not to say that Wagner Moore did a bad job in The Secret Agent. I'm not saying that, but like, who would I personally want to win? Honestly, I'd be Michael B. Jordan or Leo. Ethan Hawke would be I'll be honest, I haven't seen Blue Moon yet, but I know a lot of people really love Ethan Hawke. It's like I'd honestly rather give Ethan Hawke his, because low-key, when's the next time we're gonna be able to give Ethan Hawke a nomination in general? You know, so like maybe even let Ethan, like, I feel like Timmy, he's gonna have a way, he nominate him again like next year for whatever movie he does. You know, nominate him next year, and if he wins, cool. But like, yeah, again, I know it's gonna go to Timmy. I know it's gonna go to little Timmy, but like I would rather like Michael B. Jordan to win, or Leo, or Ethan Hawke. If it goes to Wagner Moore, sure, you know, but yeah. Next,
an actress in a leading role. The nominees are Jessie Buckley in Hamnet.
Jessie Buckley.
Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Kate Hudson in Sung Blue. Renata Reinsve in Sentimental Value. And Emma Stone in Begonia.
Okay. So Kate Hudson surprise right there. So that's one that was always rearing its head. That's one that everybody's like, I hope she doesn't get nominated. But if she does, I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't seen Sung Blues, to be honest with you, so I can't really comment. I haven't seen If I Had Legs, I Kicked You, and I already said I haven't seen Hamnet. So yeah, so I'm down to Begonia and Sentimental Value. Yeah, there's a part of me that wants to say I'm surprised that Reinsve got the nomination, but I think she has been nominated all over the place as well. I don't know, like, for me, again, it's not that it's a bad nomination. I think it's a really good nomination, but it's not one that's like in the forefront of my mind. And then Begonia, Emma Stone, that's been coming out strong in the past month or so. So it's one of those things, like, Jesse Plemons could have easily been nominated for lead actor, straight up, but he wasn't. I mean, I guess who do you take out in that one? Preferably to me, but I guess realistically would have been Wagner Moore. I think you take out Wagner Moore for anybody else. Emma Stone, so yeah, she got, who wins here? I think Jessie Buckley wins. From, you know, as between Jessie Buckley and I think Rose Byrne. Kate Hudson's quite literally just happy to be here. Next.
For achievement in directing,
Best Director.
The nominees are Chloe Zhao, Hamnet.
Okay.
Josh Safdie, Marty Supreme.
Happy Safdie brothers.
Paul Thomas Anderson,
PTA.
One Battle After Another. Joachim Trier, Sentimental Value. And Ryan Coogler, Sinners.
Okay, so One Battle wins. PTA wins. Preferably, I would want Ryan Coogler to win. I think Sinners was my favorite movie of last year. That's the thing. So there's that. But even if it goes to PTA, fair enough. Again, really well loved. With Ryan Coogler, like, would there be another time to award him? Because I feel like you'd have more chances to award PTA again in the future than you do for Ryan Coogler. That's how I kind of see it. And yeah, but the other ones, half of the Safdie brothers are now Oscar nominated. So there's that. Chloe, is this her third nomination? No, it's her second, because she won for Nomadland, right? So I guess second nomination. So I don't think she's been nominated even before. I mean, what did she do right before this? The Eternals? So no. And then before that, she had that one horse movie, so there's that. Joachim Trier? Yeah, nice. Pretty good, honestly, really good lineup here. And let's go to Best Picture.
And for our final category,
Best Picture.
Let's read them together.
I think you got it. Okay.
Please.
The 10 films nominated for Best Picture are
Begonia.
Yes.
Ed Guiney and Andrew Lowe, Yorgos Lanthimos, Emma Stone, and Lars Knudsen, producers.
This is pronounced Knudsen.
F1,
Whoa!
Chad Omen, Brad Pitt, Didi Gardner, Jeremy Kleiner, Joseph Kosinski,
Okay,
and
that's
Jerry
kind of a shock.
Bruckheimer, producers.
That's kind of a shock.
Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro, J. Miles Dale, and Scott Stuber, producers.
Hamnet, Liza
Yeah.
Marshall, Pippa Harris, Nicholas Gonda, Steven Spielberg, and Sam Mendes, producers.
Marty Supreme, Eli Bush, Ronald Braunstein, Josh Safdie, Anthony Koutagis, and Timothy Chalamet,
Oh,
producers.
he's a producer on that?
One Battle After Another. Adam Somner, Sarah Murphy, and Paul Thomas Anderson, producers.
I'm surprised DiCaprio's a producer on this
The
one.
Secret Agent. Emily Leclos, producer.
Sentimental Value. Maria Eckerhoft and Andrea Berretinson Otmar, producers.
Sinners.
Yeah.
Zinzi Kugler, Sev Ohanian, and Ryan Kugler, producers.
And Train Dreams. Marissa McMahon,
Oh,
Teddy
Train Dreams makes it nice.
Will Janowitz, Ashley Schlafer, and Michael Heimler, producers.
Congratulations to all of this year's nominees.
Okay, so for Best Picture, we have Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Warrior Supreme, One Battle, Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. Okay, not gonna lie, F1 is kind of a surprise. Not gonna lie, F1 is kind of a surprise. I kind of want to, I mean, it's made by the same guy, Krasinski, how do you pronounce his last name? As Top Gun Maverick. Is it fair to compare this to Top Gun, I guess? I mean, I also just think now, I'm also now just thinking, realizing that means Jerry Bruckheimer, the guy who made all those action movies from the 90s, is now a 2-time Oscar-nominated producer. So take that for what you will. Which is pretty wild, all things considered. Pretty cool, but yeah, let's see, what else? I mean, Begonia, I'm not going to say Begonia's a surprise, because it has been coming up strong recently. Again, in the past month or so. So, like, there's a part of me that wants to say I'm surprised, but at the same time, I'm not surprised. Train Dreams, that's a great one. That's a great nomination. I mean, with the fact that it did get screenplay and cinematography, it's fantastic in that regard. You know, and like it makes sense that it made Best Picture at the end. Because I'm trying to compare to other films like it, like Nickel Boys or Women Talking, for example, where like, but with those movies, they only got the one nomination, which is screenplay. They didn't get cinematography. I think Nickel Boys was very close to getting cinematography back in the day, I think like last year, but it just didn't. So this one did have a little bit more going to it. Something I was thinking about as the nominations were being read, and granted, it doesn't pertain to Best Picture itself, but just in general, the Oscar race. Jay Kelly was Dead in the Water. Wicked, that's the one that my friend mentioned. Wicked, Dead in the Water. Yo, what happened, by the way, side note, what happened to The Testament of Anne Lee? That one's Dead in the Water. Wake Up Dead Man. Holy crap, I just realized for screenplay, Wake Up Dead Man did not make it. And the other two got nominated for screenplay. And look, I'll be honest, the first Knives Out movie, I really don't like it. I really don't like that movie, to be honest with you. I think, the first one, I know it's a hot take, the first one is a dumpster fire of a movie. The second one is actually a really great movie. The third one, I thought was good. I thought, not as good as the second one, if I'm being honest with you, but I thought it was good. But like, I'm kind of surprised, now that I think about it, that didn't get a screenplay nomination. Wait, what? I just realized that. Okay, cool. Avatar was basically Dead in the Water in a lot of respects. Now I think about it, Warfare, at least for sound, where was that? You know, like, I realized that, like, late in the game, but still, like, holy crap, this is great. Pretty interesting. Like, Sinners in a lot of ways overperformed with that Delroy Lindo nomination. That was wild. Even if I got it spoiled for me in advance, that was a wild pick. Secret Agent is here. I feel like, I don't know, did the Secret Agent underperform? I'm almost inclined to say it. Secret Agent underperformed. I feel like the F1 also underperformed. Let me look at the stats right now. Give me a second. So here. Okay, so F1, they got Best Picture, Best Editing, Sound, and Visual Effects. So yeah, it got 4 nominations. So across the board, okay, so here's what we have here. Sinners is leading the pack with 16 nominations. One Battle with 13. Frankenstein, Marty, and Sentimental, they are tied for 9 nominations. Hamnet has 8 nominations. Begonia, F1, The Secret Agent, and Train Dreams got 4 nominations. Oh yeah, that's right. Train Dreams also has the song. That's right. And then Avatar, Blue Moon, K-pop, Accident, and Sirach got 2 nominations. So based on this list, Sinners really, I'm pretty sure Sinners is now the most nominated film in Oscars history, right? Am I correct in saying that? Because Emilia Perez last year only got 13. And then what would be its competition like? Lord of the Rings, like almost 20 years ago, right? So you have that. So yeah, so you have Sinners leading the pack, like I said. Just looking at this, Sirach, I guess you could say, overperformed in a sense because it got international feature and then sound. But I think a lot of people, here's like, Sirach was also like considered for casting, so a lot of people were like thinking it could get 2 nominations regardless, 2 to 3, so maybe it's right there on the bubble. It was just an accident. What did it get nominated for? It got nominated for screenplay and international. So yeah, that's Panahi, I just realized. Oh, he was predicted to be nominated for director. I just realized Panahi. Oh, I just realized Panahi did not get director. Panahi didn't get director. Holy crap. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Panahi did not get director. Who do you take out? Who do you take? Joaquin Trier? I'm inclined to say Chloe Zhao, but like, I feel like nowadays you kind of need a woman there, you know? I think Hamnet. I mean, here's the thing: is Hamnet though? Who wins Best Picture? I think Hamnet. Ooh, I think Best Picture is honestly between Hamnet, Sinners, and Marty. Using that logic, you're down to Sentimental. Oh no, what am I saying? One Battle. What am I saying? I forgot. It's between One Battle, Hamnet, Sinners, and Marty. I think those are the top 4 contenders. So yeah, I guess using that logic, you take out Joaquin from Sentimental Value, and then you put in Panahi at the very least. Oh wow, I just realized that. Oh damn, that sucks. That really sucks, actually. Okay, Train Dream, Secret Agent, Begonia. I think Begonia did as good as it could have done. I want to say, because here, what did it get? It got Best Picture, it got Actress, it got Writing, Adapted Screenplay, and what was the other one that it got? It got Best Music for Jessica and Fredericks. I mean, a lot of people predicted for Jesse Plemons, so there's that. A lot of people thought it could maybe get Best Casting, so there's that too. But I think that. Again, I feel like F1 maybe overperformed, or maybe in some respects maybe even underperformed. Oh wow. That Panahi not being nominated actually kind of hurts. That one kind of hurts, especially if you know the story behind that movie. Wow. Okay, that really hurts. Sinners overperformed. Jesus, 16 nominations because did I get nominated for basically everything across the board? I feel like I got because here I got Best Picture, Best Directing, Best Leading Role, Best Actor in a Leading Role. Okay, I didn't get Best Actress because like who would you give it to? Haley Steinfeld, I guess. Question mark? It overperformed with Supporting Actor. That's where it overperformed. It got Supporting Actress, which was always on the bubble with Wumi Masaku. It got Best Original Screenplay. My bad. It got Best Original Screenplay, and then it got Best Casting, Best Cinematography, Best Costume Design, Best Editing, Best Makeup, Best Production Design, Best Music, Original Score, Best Original Song, Best Sound. Yeah, it basically outside of Best Leading Actress, it got every single nomination. And even then, the only reason it didn't get Best Leading Actress is because, like, who the hell do you nominate? I mean, realistically, it would have been Wumi Masaku. If you want to go for a Leading Actress, I guess it would have been Wumi Masaku. And then I guess in Supporting Actress, you put Haley Steinfeld, I guess. But wow. That is, yeah. Sinners is going to win big somehow. Sinners is for sure going to win big. Where is it going to win big? Probably Screenplay, honestly. I mean, as much as I want Sinners to win Best Picture and Best Director, that's going to One Battle, okay? Best Leading Actor, that's going to Timmy. It should be Michael B. Jordan or DiCaprio, but that's going to Timmy. Supporting Actor, I'm sorry, Dora, like, I'm happy he got nominated, but that's going to Stellan. For Wumi Masaku, and, like, Wumi Masaku may actually have a really good chance. The problem is that she's against Lilius and Madigan, so there's that. If it doesn't win Screenplay, I'd actually be shocked. Like, its only competition there is really Marty Supreme. So there's that. Let me see what else we have here for best. It could win Best Casting. It could win Best Casting. I'll give you that. Best Cinematography. That probably goes to does that go to Marty Supreme or Frankenstein? I feel like Sinners is kind of happy to be there in cinematography. Is the thing. Costume design. That's going to like Hamnet. Honestly, straight up. Editing probably goes to One Battle or Marty. I don't know. Surprise win F1 there. Makeup and hairstyling. That goes to Frankenstein. Honestly, best production design. Maybe that one goes to Frankenstein as well. Best original score. Maybe it goes. I don't know. I think Johnny Greenwood for One Battle is like really nipping at its heels. So there's that. Best music. It should go to I Lied to You. It's gonna go to Golden, sadly. Best sound. I mean, I think for best sound, this is actually where you give F1 something. Realistically speaking, now I think about it. And then best visual effects. I'm pretty sure The Lost Bus actually wins this one. Yeah. So yeah. Honestly, so this is pretty cool. Overall, just a great stack of nominations across the board for everything here. Just great. I mean, One Battle is going to win big. It's going to be the biggest winner of the season for this one. But yeah, it's just amazing, stupendous. I really love this. So yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts on these nominations? What are your thoughts on some of the snubs? Testament of Vanity, that dropped off like a mother a long time ago. So there's that. Jay Kelly dropped off. Like, I mean, maybe Adam Sandler could have maybe gotten the supporting actor nominations like out of left field, but like that wasn't happening. Jay Kelly was honestly, I like Jay Kelly honestly, but it could have done more if I'm being honest with you. That's neither here nor there. So yeah, that Panahi. I'm sorry. Now that I'm realizing that Panahi that he didn't get nominated for director. That one kind of hurts. Nothing. Wow. Yeah, you take out Joaquin Trier and just put in Panahi. But yeah, that's basically it for now. What are your thoughts on the nominations, all the snubs, all the things that were included, all the surprises? Ugly Stepsister, that was wild. So yeah, comment all that down below, let me know. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart, signing off.